Now, the other front of this war is in Lebanon, and Israel unleashed another wave of intense strikes on the capital overnight. One flattened an apartment building in the center of Beirut. That attack came about an hour after Israel issued a warning to evacuate. Israel says the building was being used by Hezbollah for financing its activities. It's the latest in a wave of attacks across Lebanon. Now, the United Nations Human Rights Office says some of those strikes could amount to war crimes. And Lebanese officials confirm 12 deaths overnight and dozens more injured. CBC News senior correspondent Susan Ormiston is at one of the strike locations in Beirut.
Overnight, 4 Israeli airstrikes hit central Beirut, killing 12 people and injuring dozens more. One of them hit here in the Bachoura neighbourhood. What's interesting about this spot is this is the second time an Israeli missile has targeted this area. The first time it was last Thursday on a building which is claimed that Hezbollah is storing millions of dollars of cash and gold underneath that building. It hit the building but didn't bring it down. It was still standing when we were here last week. This is what it looked like just a few days ago. Kids were walking amongst the remains of that building. There were families living just behind the building. As you can see, it's now completely demolished, fully collapsed, as if to bury whatever was underneath this building. When we got here, there was a man carrying a Hezbollah flag up to the top of this pile of rubble. You can see him planting it there, an obvious statement to Israel. The attacks last night were some of the worst in central Beirut in decades. Israel says the wave of attacks was in response to Hezbollah rockets, 100 of them, and drones flying from Lebanon into Israel late yesterday. So what we're seeing here is now daily attacks on both sides. All this as the IDF is reportedly preparing for a possible ground invasion, a full-scale invasion into southern Lebanon, in spite of immense pressure internationally, including from Canada, to try to find a negotiated solution instead of escalating this war. Susan Ormiston, CBC News, Beirut.